Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of Happy Metal Tales. I'm your host, Steve Kitts. AJ's Great Wake Up Crowing. Today, we're going to look at a new set of animals at Farmer Brown's barn that live in the chicken condo. Today, we're heading to Farmer Brown's barn where the sun rises early and chores start quick, and the chickens, well, sometimes they oversleep. Yep, even chickens. So we're going to look at inside the chicken condo. Every morning at the chicken condo, Alfonso, also known as AJ, is the first one up always. But today, something strange happened. Nova, he's still sleeping. But he never sleeps in. Should we poke him and wake him? Oh, we should not poke him. I don't want to wake him. Zank said, let's do both. All the little chickens scrambled around, their tiny feet skittering. Chesney says, Kids, let their daddy sleep just a little longer. Maybe he's extra tired. But the chicken condo was already running late. The sun was up, the chores were waiting, and without AJ's morning call, no one knew quite what to do. So the kids took it upon themselves to try to wake the barn. Brantley said, Okay, everybody, let's try to crow like Daddy does. Well, what came next was sort of weird. Nova tried her best, and she said, No, that doesn't sound right. Scratch tried. Oh no, we're doomed. Dent tried his hand. Oh, the chores will never get done now, Zank said. We'll be late forever. Then the door creaked open softly. In walked Joyce the barn cat, warm and relaxed. My, what's all the ruckus? You chickens sound like bagpipes falling down the stairs. And there stood Joyce the barn cat, wearing a special alarm clock sweater, stitched with tiny bells that jingled when she stretched. Let me guess, AJ's sleeping, Chesney said. More than snoozing. He's out like a light, Joyce said playfully. Well, lucky for you, I have a few tricks. Stand back, little feathers. Joyce grabbed a metal spoon and a feed bucket. Tink, 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 tink. The sound was bright and clear and somehow perfect. Whoa, that actually sounds like morning. Nova agreed. It's beautiful. Scratch said, That's too loud. Dent said, I like how shiny it is. Zank said, Can I hit it? Chesney told Zank, Later, sweetheart. Tink, 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 tink. AJ woke up confused and a little sleepy. What's happening? Did I oversleep? Chesney said, Yes, dear, you did. Now AJ blinked and stretched his wings and finally realized, embarrassingly, Well, butter my biscuits. I sure did. Thank you, Joyce, for waking everyone up. Joyce said proudly, Anytime. I keep this sweater handy for moments exactly like this. Well, AJ shook off his feathers and hopped onto his usual spot on the roost and took a long, deep breath and started to call. All the little chicks said, Yay, Daddy! Brantley said, Our day has officially began. Nova said, Finally! Scratch said, Well, it's time to go. Dent said, Let's get those chores done. Zank said, I'm ready to eat snacks. Chesney agreed, but said, Snacks are after chores. And with AJ awake and whistling, and waking everyone up, the barn bustled into life. Chores got done in record time, and AJ promised to go to bed just a little earlier next time. Wow, that's great. What a morning at Farmer Brown's barn. Today's lesson, even the best leaders sometimes need a little help. And helping each other makes every day brighter. Thanks for joining me on this episode of Happy Meadow Tales. I've been your host, Steve Kitts. We'll see you next time, where another adventure always just a cluck, quack, and a squeak away. The end.